my last Christmas show, and people are calling me even as we speak right now. And, it's really good. Arturo Esparza, next to me is the lovely and talented.
Miss Vivian here. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. That's right.
Oh, he looks at me right away like, are you going to say that?
Okay, so,
Your jingle bells.
yeah, I tell you, it's me.
Oh.
And Happy Festus, if you watch Seinfeld. So, you know what I'm talking about. But, let's have a round of applause because we got people in the audience here, actually.
Special people in the audience.
Yes, we have our beloved Congresswoman for our district here, Grace Napolitano. Give her a round of applause, please. Okay, we got Gil Stokes in the house. Mr. Stokes. All right. We got Evelina. She's in the house. Give a round of applause for this young lady who can sing, does it all. So we're all here. And, of course, we have the Jesus crew, right? Give yourselves a round of applause. And we have my beautiful friend, Noreen. She's in the house. Give her a round of applause. Former co-hostess. So we got quite an august body, if you will, of people participating. And, of course, our regular crew. And it's just, I gave a shout-out this morning on Facebook to all the people that have been with us from day one. And that goes back 4 years now. And this is going to be our last Christmas show, sorry to say. But, we had a good run. And I want to thank all the people that participated along the line that really did some real major damage as far as entertaining the community. And, we got information out there, and we were very blessed because we had young people work with us, some not so young like yours truly. And, we really did a good job, The microphone, look at, I have a new director, Congresswoman Grace Napolitano is now our director and producer. See, that's what happens when you're a congresswoman. See, you tell everybody what to do, I want to thank Ms. Vivian for being here. She came in about 2.5 years ago, and we were about to end the show back then, and when she came on in, she changed the whole complexion, if you will, of MONTE tonight. And give her a round of applause.
Well, I thank everybody. You, Arturo, first of all, for supporting me so much. And you out there in El Monte and all our guests that we've had on the show, and my dad for backing me up all the way also.
Pablo's the father of the channel. Let's give a round of applause.
The godfather.
He's the godfather. He's the head mafioso here. So we're very grateful to have him here. It's always a blessing to see him.
I've had such a pleasure meeting all of the guests that have been on this show. I feel like my life has expanded that much more, and I'm very happy to have experienced that with you.
Well, we had a good time, let me tell you, and we met a lot of wonderful people along the way, good authors, artists, poets, the Quiche tribe of the Gabrielinos, our good friends.
All the talents.
Oh, yeah, we had somebody,
needless to say, yeah.
It was beautiful. We even had a rock and rolling Santa Claus one year, so, it was really good.
It was so fun.
raise the ceiling a little bit for Jesus. Is it legal?
Sure.
Not really, but I won't tell anybody if you don't.
You guys ready? Yep. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. God sent his son, they called him Jesus. He came to love, oh, he loved again. He lived and died by my calling. Under the grave, gonna prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. Oh, how sweet to hold a newborn baby, feel the pride, joy he gives, the greater still is the confidence his chocolate face, some days because he lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. Come on. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future. Worth the living just because he lives. And life is worth the living just because he lives. And life is worth the living just because he lives.
Together, individually or collectively, this is the Jesus Crew here at El Monte tonight, man. I think you guys are so good, man. So we're gonna try to speed it up a little bit so you guys have a chance to jam with these talented young men, and you know we're gonna try to make it all work out. See, because we got Jimmy Espinosa. Look, he's tapping his feet. He's ready. He's like a caged lion. He's just ready to go. So we'll make it real quick. Okay. Let's get to business. Here you go. All right. Now we have. Okay, real quickly. Let's come over this way real quick. We're gonna interview some of our guests here, and just let them know. And we'll do it on the fastness. We have Maggie Ramirez, our marketing director, a la carte deluxe. Let's hear a round for Maggie
With her newborn baby.
with a newborn baby. So she's here too.
See her.
Yeah, I know. See, we missed her. You know, we didn't know where she was at. We thought
Her
that
pregnancy was a flash.
we thought it was actually that extraterrestrials took her. That's what I was saying. Because Maggie's all into that cosmico, you know. So, you know, they picked her up and said, hey, we're bringing her back home. Okay, next to me is the beautiful Noreen. Here, a round of applause for Noreen, please. Sweetie, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you, because I know you got some goodies.
Yeah, that's good. First of all, I want to say about his last name, about Sarasers. What
Yeah.
I heard is Armenian language, my love, my love.
My love, my love.
Yeah, Saraser? Yeah. I was like, it was interesting, Saraser. Okay.
Hey, let's try to get these.
Yeah, it was interesting, by the way. I wanted to say that. But me, my name is Norina, short version Nana. Last name is Yegian, and I have 2 kids, 21 years old. Again, singer, good singer, piano player, and also she is writing her own songs. And my son is 18. Single mom. I have 2 majors. One of them is insurance broker. I do insurance, all kind of, properties, casualties, and all kind of stuff, and plus major on a trucking business, truck insurance basically. The second major is a financial consultant, which is what we do. We sit down with the families and go through with their portfolio, see what they have, because today a lot of people are basically not educated financially. So what we do, sit down with the families, go through their portfolio and help them to set it up. Let me know. I will leave my phone number, which is it's 818-590-9144. Again, 818-590-9144, and my name is Narine, or Nana, short version. Like I said, I would love to sit down and talk with everything one by one.
What is the name of the company now?
We have the company is WFG, which is called World Financial Group. The second one is
Something before you pause.
Yes, please.
I was really inspired by your music because I listened to the lyrics. And I feel totally inspired by what you did. God bless all of you for what
Yes,
you did.
beautiful music.
Wonderfully done.
Well, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we hope
Okay. Interview these 2 young, talented young ladies here. Here at MONTE.
tonight.
We're losing people by the droves here. Okay, where are we at?
We're gonna be in San Bernardino
San Bernardino, wow.
with the Midnighters,
Midnight.
Yeah, nice. I heard of that group.
featuring Ray Gasparza. We're gonna be at the Jason Banquet Hall in San Bernardino, 1650 South Street, San Bernardino, California.
And what day
With
is
Ray and the All-Stars, Ray Carry On and the All-Stars.
And what day
Will
is
be
that?
there. That is gonna be December 31st, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
New
my,
Year's.
Oh, New Year's
my
Eve.
birthday. Thank you.
And you could call the information at 323-895-2863. Or you could call 626-282-2840. And that is Jimmy's.
Jimmy's. Ooh, now the world's going to know your phone
Yes.
number,
Oh,
Jimmy.
there it is. Well, so, and anybody out there, it is my birthday, so if you want to treat me to a ticket to go see these guys, please let me know so I can scalp it at the door. Okay, so,
And one thing too,
We'll call.
we must give a hand for the Midnighters' 50th anniversary,
Wow.
50 years in business. Yes, Jimmy.
Long time.
yeah, we went to go see them. Didn't we go, Nadine?
Midnighters. Oh, everybody's seen them.
Okay, yeah, because
famous
Nadine
Midnighters.
went down there and we were at that was the one at Mi Hacienda, I think it was.
Yes.
Oh,
The
yeah.
50th anniversary.
See, we were going to take Vivian, but she
Couldn't
was-
make it.
And this party just keeps going on, huh, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy's a party animal. Okay, so we're going to turn it over to Mr. Gilbert Stokes here in Monte.
Tonight.
Thank you. Take it away.
Won't you light the way for me to find my way to your heart? Girl, you make me feel like I can reach on out and touch the stars. And you know my love is real. This is how I feel. And you make every day feel like the first time I met you. Hello, 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 only you. Girl, when I look into your eyes, that's when I start to realize how good, how good, how good it is to be alive. And you know my love is real. This is how I feel. And you make every day feel like the first time I met you. Hello, 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 only you. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gilbert Stokes. You're amazing, Gil. I don't know how you do it, man. But please stop. Okay, here we go. No, we love Gil, man. He's part of the familia, and he's going to be one of the people I miss the most.
It wouldn't be the same without you, Gil.
We have
right.
evolved. Yeah.
You know how it is. And speaking of people I miss the most, person that I will never miss because he's always around, Mr. The Midnighters himself, Jimmy Espinosa. Let's give a round of applause for him.
I'll tell you how he does it.
How?
One breath at a time. Take my breath away.
Especially after the manual special. That's good.
Well, what happens when you follow the bouncing ball, you get your voice at the top. You've got the column of the air. You know this very well. It supports the voice. And if you dissipate the air in an incorrect manner, you get wobbly and you go flat, not with him.
Not with him.
I
He's
mean,
never flat.
Gilbert, do you know he was the lead singer for El Chicano,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
right?
Yeah.
Just credit where credit is due. I'm glad to be here.
Well, thank you, sir.
Very glad to be here.
It's always a
Good
joy
to
to
see
see
you.
you.
You haven't changed a bit. You're always beautiful. And this is my new friend from the courthouse across the street, right?
Yes, the court reporter.
If you ever see me there for a DUI, I never happened. Didn't happen. I don't do those things anymore.
The
My
fix
lips
is
are
in.
sealed.
There you go. The fix is in now. Okay. Well, yeah, so Jimmy's going to be, like I said, Gil alluded to the fact that the Midnighters are going to be performing over there with the Ray Carrion All-Stars, or as I call them, the Traveling Circus on the road, because they're everywhere nowadays. And it's going to be over there in San Bernardino.
Yeah, let me tell you a bit about that. San Bernardino got hit, as you well know. So we were almost not going to have the show in San Bernardino. However, the country poured out their heart to San Bernardino. Next Sunday, there's going to be a major show at the Orange Fairgrounds. I'll be there with Ray Carrion, take some of the Midnighters. We're going to do a show to heal San Bernardino.
Beautiful.
First heal them and then celebrate and party. Obama was there, President Obama that was there yesterday, I believe, and all the city council, all the attorneys, all the politicians and the educators all saying the same thing, that listen, we can't let this incident stop our American
Spirit.
participation in our holiday season, which incidentally is Christian. Okay, so I prayed about it, and so we decided to just go and do something. It'll be at the Jason Banquet Hall, if you guys can zero in on this. The Jason Banquet Hall, 1650 South East Street, San Bernardino, California. We've got The Midnighters featuring Mr. Greg Esparza. We've got Ray Carrion, the Latin All-Stars. We got Gilbert Stokes going to be appearing with us. Hank Castro, Gilberto Torres, Tex Nakamura with MC Mr. Duran. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7. Now, we slashed the tickets in half so we can make sure the show is affordable for everybody. You're not going to see the Midnighters and Ray Carrion for $50 on New Year's Eve.
Oh, very good.
That's a great prize. I might go to the show myself.
You should show.
I think I'll try. So come on down, and what we're doing, we're donating 10% back into a scholarship fund for, we're going to give a scholarship to somebody that night.
Beautiful. Let's do a round of applause for that. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I also just became chairman of the Music Advisory Board of the Latino Inland Empire Businessmen's Alliance. Armando Yepes, he's a school chum from Salesian High School, and we're getting involved with the politicians and the educators to actually pour money into the Inland Empire. San Bernardino is very bereft right now as far as the economical status is concerned.
They're
So we're drawing federal funding into the area through these educational programs, and I'm redefining myself as an artist patriot. Not Democrat, not Republican, an artist patriot that's very active now to use the baseball seasons I have left, which I hope there's more, to change things for our kids. Our kids, our youth is everything.
The future.
beautiful.
So that's what I'm going to do. You like it?
I love it, man.
You like it? Say me likey.
I like
Me likey. Yeah.
We like you very much.
We like
He
it.
puts up with me every year. Thank you, Art. And I've known this man for many, many years. Because of this man, there has been a forum for the last 20, 30, 40 years. 30 years?
At least 30 years. Yeah.
30 years has been a forum for this type of programming where you get politicians, you get educators, you get poets, you get Indian music, you get all types of music as a forum to show people that we're real. And thank you, Art, for your many years of service.
It's got to be real.
That's it. It's got to be
We gotta keep it
real.
100%. That's what we do here, you know. And like I said, I give a shout out on Facebook to all the good people that have been on our show, and I want to thank the city councils, both new and old, you know, for supporting us and allowing us to do all this crazy madness, and you know, and we're hoping that wherever we go after this, once we take our show on the road, there's a couple other municipalities that are interested in picking us up, that you know, that the same spirit will continue. And of course, you'll see a lot of these wonderful people following along, hopefully with us, and they will contribute.
Yes, and I think you'll continually have the community support, whatever community you go to, because we're larger than one municipality.
Oh yeah.
We're a raza,
We're a
without
nation.
getting too Stevie Salas.
Yeah, Stevie Salas. Nobody can get two Stevie Salas, not even Steve.
Stevie Salas sang That's All when we did our 50th.
Oh, really?
all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine Stevie Salas singing That's All? Wasn't it great?
He was talking about my career, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all I know.
You know, we had 5 singers on that show doing the Midnighter Songbook. Gilbert was kind enough to do, what you did, Welcome Home, Darling?
And Are You Angry?
And Are You Angry?
Yeah.
Really wonderful job. So we were fortunate to have so
Classics.
many singers doing the Midnighter Songbook. So, hey, I got to be a happy camper.
Yes.
Well, that's good, man.
They're all
I'll
such
tell you,
great
you know,
songs.
we're really blessed by having them here. In fact, I'll tell you, Jimmy's gonna probably do something. You're gonna do something with Gil Stokes, right? In a couple minutes.
Yeah, in a bit we'll work something out. We got 2 little chestnuts.
Okay.
Great.
Over an open fire.
Yeah.
What's the name of the
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Christmas treat.
That's right, you know, and we just want to thank him so much for, you know, what he's all about. He's been an icon, and there's so many. I hate to say it, so many few left, unfortunately, but that happens with time and generations, you know. And if there's a Chicano rock and roll heaven, definitely we got a lot of entries over there. And this young man, like I said, he was an icon. We all grew up with his music, inspirational. The man's, you know, just, and he continues. He keeps on giving. He's like the Energizer Bunny. Just keeps on running. You know, so we really appreciate it.
Keep on
Gil Stokes, likewise.
Thank you.
This man is, has always stood up. He always comes down when we need him, and does all these wonderful things. And
Yeah, he never fails. He's just always there. Just a
that's
good
because we
guy.
have food.
No, that's not why.
Well, that's why I'm here.
This guy, he has a sixth sense. I tell you seriously. Right before the professor brought up the food, he walks in and goes, "Where's the food?" And then he goes the professor downstairs. So it's just amazing.
Where's the
Seriously,
beef?
He's got radar. Man. He should be working for the military, man. Hook him up, Professor. But yeah, we'll have you guys get going because I got a couple of divas that have to be up here because I want to give them because they waited so patiently and I want to find out what they're going to be doing. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to, as they say, in the magic of pausing television, we're going to pause tape real briefly. We'll get our other guests up here. In fact, we have this young man, too, that has some few things to say. I know he has. And then we'll finish up the show with Gil Stokes and Mr. Jimmy Espinosa.
Okay, thank you.
This is what I'm going to miss the most, is this one here. Let me tell you.
Well, some things just never die, but the thing is that you never know. It might go on some more somewhere. You might find.
Yeah, I'm hijacking her, folks.
know.
That's what it is.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and maybe
They're going to say, "Where's Miss Vivian?"
one door will close and the other will open.
Hey, Pablo already gave it to me.
Like that.
He said it one time. Oh, Pablo, he said it was okay. I can take it with me. See? Yeah, he goes, yeah. He tips his hat. Okay, cool. See, so that's
Oh,
good.
that's your
So let's
daddy?
pause
Yeah,
here.
that's my
That's your
daddy.
daddy?
That's my daddy.
Yeah, he was rocking out with Grace Napolitano, our congresswoman, earlier.
Yeah, unfortunately, we all missed her, but she'll be back. We'll be back one day somewhere.
Yes, with her. So, let's pause tape right now here in MONTE.
Tonight.
Okay, we're back again. And, this has been turned into a marathon, but the professor's gonna edit this down, so it's actually about 5 minutes. But no, but we have so many wonderful people, and it would have been remiss of us not to include all these wonderful people that took the time to come over here, and and I really appreciate it. So we have this young man, and I hate to rush you. You're gonna have to make it quick because we're trying to get everybody going. But give
That's
us your
okay.
spiel. Give us your spiel. Who you are.
Okay. Call me Frisbee. Everybody does. I like the name. And if nothing else, it's nice because it makes people laugh. And I like that people get relaxed and comfortable. Frisbee. I'm a member of First 5 El Monte, South El Monte. And if you haven't heard about us, we're the people who go out and sort of nag the schools to make sure that they keep the programs for the very young children. We really want everybody to have rooms in a preschool or pre-kindergarten and meet kids. It may sound strange, but there are kids who live most of their lives in their apartments and homes and never meet anybody but their own blood relatives until they go to school. The problem is when they go to school, they're surrounded by strangers. They're a place they've never been, and a lot of them just get terrified and scared and spend the first month at school shaking and being very, very upset. The instructors and the teachers and the counselors have to spend a lot of time talking to these kids and so that they feel relaxed and stop being scared. Then there are the ones who only speak one language. And they go to the schools and everybody's speaking something different. They don't know how to make friends. They've done nothing but their own relatives for all their lives. And usually in one family member's apartment to another family member's apartment, and they don't really have seen maybe people outdoors or running up and down the street. This gives them in school being called discipline child problems. They've never had to sort of sit still in a room full of strangers and listen and talk. They really need early exposure to a classroom setting. Know how to make new friends, how to speak a second language. And frankly, when kids are very young, they're very good at picking up languages. But after about 4.5, 5 years, they find it much more difficult. It is much better for kids to go to preschool and if they're born in a house that spoke nothing but Spanish, go to a preschool and start learning English.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it touches on something I was talking about the other day, and I was an educator myself, is the fact you need those interpersonal social skills. And a lot of times, like people are talking about this, you can learn online high school, online everything. And the bottom line on that is that there's certain elements of growing up, and I think we all know it, those of us that went to a public school, especially the high schools, where you participate in these events with your classmates, whether it be a football game, plays, music, whatever, you had that interaction going on. And you can't get that. I mean, not to knock homeschooling and all that, but seriously, you don't have that interaction.
It's just not the same.
Frankly, I am somewhat suspicious of homeschooling because all your schooling is all your relatives. And sass back your big brother. Oh, sure, you get a knock on the head real quick.
Right.
But somebody else's big brother or some kid your own age, you can try to sass back each other and you find out what works and what doesn't work. You can't do that in your family. Your family will be either much more strict or much more forgiving. You need sort of to interact with strangers.
Well, Frisbee, let me ask you real quick, because like I said, we are running out of time. And how can people get a hold of you if they want to get more information?
Do they have an email account?
Well, if they do, I mean, you could just toss it out there.
Okay. Frisbee himself.
Okay.
Yes, at Gmail.
Okay. Well, they can get a hold of you, and that way they can get more information, and we want people to participate in that. And hopefully in the new year, we should be doing a couple more shows, and I'd like you to come on back.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
I apologize because, like I said...
Well, you were busy, and you had a lot of guests, and you had a good guest.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that's no credit on me. It's just them. They're just wonderful people.
And you're one of us too.
What's the name of your program?
First Five, El Monte, South El Monte. Now, it's got that sort of strange name because this is an experiment by Universal Preschool LA yes, but that's all focused downtown. This was 14 experiments in 14 different neighborhoods to have the people in the neighborhood decide what they thought their problem was and what could solve their problems. So that there's no overhaul plan over the county. Each neighborhood discusses it and comes to their own decisions.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and waiting, being so patient on that.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Let's a round of
Quite all
applause
right.
for this young man.
I want to mention one other thing.
That's what I worry about. These people always want to mention one other thing. Go ahead.
Women who are pregnant. There's a program called Welcome Baby. It talks to women who are pregnant, gives them counseling, make sure it's their first child, tells them what to expect, what not to expect, encourages them to not smoke, not drink, eat well, and take good care of themselves. Frankly, healthy mothers give birth to healthy babies. And Welcome Baby is part of a program. We are trying to get local hospitals to sign up with us. So far, it's only in Queen in the Valley in West Covina. Any woman who gives birth there will be asked if she wants to join Healthy Families America, or some program, I can't remember it offhand. Then for 18 up to at least 6 months, she will have a nurse visit her in her home, talk to her, hear any complaints she has, any worries she has, and counsel her on how to take care of her first baby. Or if it's your 8th baby, they don't care. They will counsel you and tell you how to take care of yourself, make sure you don't get stressed or nervous, and how to take good care of your child.
Beautiful. So that's worthwhile. So you want to contact this young man, get more information on there, and go to his email account, find out what's going on, and that way you can get involved. So there won't be any excuse. This man has information available to you. Okay. So I want to let people know. Now, one last time in our your email again. One more time.
Frisbee himself at Gmail.
Okay, there you go. So, We love Gil Stokes. I remember the first time he sang that song, our phone rang. So he goes, hello. That was really good. That was nice.
Thank you.
You got another one, Gil?
Yeah.
All right. I just
He'll
had
always
that.
have something in his,
This
up
was
his sleeve there.
a love song.
Yeah, it's usually a knife and fork.
Like the rain fell down on the ground, like the sun arise in your eyes. As you know, you have my soul in the palm of your hand. As you know, you have my soul on a fire. You make me feel crazy, so much inside, 'cause you're so far like a star. 'Cause you're so far like a star. As time goes on, day by day, as our love grows each and every way, as you know, you have my soul in the palm of your hand. As you know, you have my soul on a fire. You make me feel crazy, so much inside, 'cause you're so far like a star. 'Cause you're so far like a star. You're so far like a star. I'm gonna reach on out to you, 'cause you're so far like.
Okay, as we're closing off, here the show, here at Monte tonight. This is our Christmas show, Extravaganza. And of course myself, Arturo Esparza, and
Miss Vivian, and maybe not our last, but
we'll sneak one in there. You'll be surprised.
we'll try.
And we're going to have to bring Pablo up there eventually, once again, because he made such a smash the last time. In fact, we remember, you weren't here, but we had his friend from, or were you here?
The boxer?
Yeah, the Aslan Athletics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that was a good one. I can't even remember because it's been so long since I've seen
I
it
know.
there. You've been hiding out from me. So, then we got these two beautiful young ladies, both talented divas in their own right, and two different genres of music.
Very
I love
talented.
it. I love it. So we'll start with the first one, which is Adelina. Tell us a little bit about yourself, hon.
Well, let's see. I come from actually a family of musicians. My mom was an incredible musician, and she taught us to appreciate other cultures and their music. So I grew up singing from gospel music to rancheras to pop to activist music, and I promised her I would continue, and so now I do a variety of genres. I sing every Sunday night late with a rock and roll band called the Rock and Roll Circus in West Hollywood.
When she says late,
It's-
it's late.
yeah.
It's like 12 midnight.
12:30
after 12
a.m.
midnight. Yeah.
12:30 a.m.
She says,
for
if you're ever in the area, wow, I don't know how I would be at that time of night, but yeah, I'd like to go and see you. That's great.
It's perfect for night owls. So I sing with them every single Sunday, and I do session work, and I perform with my sister as well under the Madero Sisters. And I also do a variety. I have music that's being played on internet radio. I do a variety of stuff, but my background is primarily growing up in East Los Angeles, and my mom being an activist.
Yay, East
and
Los Angeles.
Yes, and my uncle Manazar, he was voted one time as L.A. Most loved poet. It was L.A. Weekly, so very revered poet. So it just kind of, and just briefly a little bit about myself.
So you have all that talent, you know, from
What a history.
Yeah, history of family that has been talented in their lives.
And great hats.
And my mother wore hats too. So.
I told her, keep the hat on. I like the hat. I
Isn't it
love the
pretty?
hat.
It's a pretty
So festive, you know?
It was very pretty.
Yes.
That's why I met her, because she was wearing this blue hat, and she was at the swearing in ceremony and the reception out there. And I said, "There's somebody here that doesn't look like they belong. You're not from around here, are you?" So she had a very swank and style to her as she was walking there. So I said, I gotta find out who this young lady is. Has to be one of Jerry's cohorts. I knew it, because he knows all the greatest, most talented people there is out in LA and Hollywood. So, I'm glad you were able to join us. I hope you can come back again, and hopefully, if you find that time, we're doing that toy drive. Miss Vivian's gonna take care of
I had to
Pablo.
take care of my pop, but
So- Because she did it with us the first time around, and so we could use somebody to help do the interviews.
Thank you.
know.
Thank you for inviting me.
No, it's been a pleasure. I mean, you're such a joy. You're just a very sparkling kind
and
of human being.
I really wanted to hear more of your songs.
Me too.
But
I-
I guess I'm going to have to go out there at 12:30 in the morning to go and listen to you.
Actually, I have music on iTunes.
Yeah?
Yes, and I have a website, adelinamadero.com.
Madero.
Once again, what is it?
adelinamadero.com. Oh, actually, it's adelinamadero.music.com.
Okay, get your story straight. You're on your own.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking all over
too
the
bad-
place for you.
Too bad Nadine had to leave, otherwise we'd have the court reporter write that down. Can't do that. And next to you is another very talented young lady, a very beautiful young lady that came down here and was here like forever. They're like one of the first.
I was
to-
the first one to get here.
Yes, you
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Introduce
It's
yourself,
always the
darling.
first to come, the last to leave.
Right, it always works that way. Yes, my name is Beatriz Estrella, and you can find me on Facebook under Beatriz Estrella Umaña with no H, so it's Humana. And I do have 3 accounts. So I'm going to have to open a new one because they're all full now. They're like, I can't add any more people. But you can always follow me, or you can follow me on Twitter under Beatriz Estrella 1. And also have a Facebook, someone saying a website. It's under sabordecali.com. I'm used to being interviewed in Spanish, so I have to like translate now what I'm saying.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, it's
and
about
and at
what you're
home I
saying.
speak English, so it's kind of funny, I feel awkward. But it's good to be here. Thank you for the invite. We had a lot of good musicians here. It was awesome to, and I enjoy the band a lot and the singers. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
they're wonderful guys, aren't they?
Yes,
They
they're
really
very
are.
nice people.
Yeah, no, and they're very, very good gentlemen, and we met them at that event over in Barnes Park, same event that Vivian and her band performed at. And unfortunately, she didn't get a chance to see them because she had to leave. And I saw them. I just happened to stumble across because they started playing. I go, man, these guys sound good, And
They're
I was
really good.
amazed, and they were very good, And
Yeah, me being surrounded with good musicians, I know that they're really good.
Oh, yeah,
Because my
definitely.
guys are awesome. We are a band of 10 members, 10 musicians. We have 3 singers, but I'm the star. Kidding.
Estrella, pues,
Well,
no,
my
yeah.
last name. But it's funny because I've been married twice, and my first husband's last name was Estrella. So I figured, you know what, I started singing under that last name, so I kept it. But soon it'll be marriage, I think.
talented, like from Canada to Mexico.
I've been really lucky. I've
amazing.
been singing since I was 14. That was the first time that I actually got paid. And I want to thank my teacher for that. She actually invited me to her husband's, over the hill party. So that was the first time that I actually got paid. And she paid me $100, and I was so grateful and happy. I'm like, oh my God, I can do this for a living, you know? So I framed that for a very long time. And after I got divorced the first time, I had to break the frame.
No, my
Yeah.
God, talk about hard times.
Right. Yeah, but music business is great. I love it. That's all I know.
Isn't it fun?
Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, I don't see myself doing anything else. Yeah, it's just, I live for it. I mean, I wake up in the morning with music and I go to bed with music. So
Very good.
yeah, it's great.
That's what it's all about.
Well, see, that's why I find it very fascinating, because I have no talent whatsoever, folks.
I
But-
heard you singing. I heard you humming a
Oh.
little bit. You're pretty good.
Well, I just sing with my choir, because I sing for God, because He already forgave me. So,
And everything else is crying.
yeah, that's right. I always wanted to sing to Miss Vivian, but this woman, she's got a pair of lungs on her that are just
No, he's
incredible.
never had the opportunity to
No,
sing.
I've never had the nerve. That's what it is. Next to, I mean, it's like, it's like, say, hey, man, I want to go play football. I'm going to play against, the Pittsburgh Steelers or something, That ain't going to happen, I'm sorry. I'm going to try, though, before the show actually goes. I'm going to try to do a song. Jimmy's going to help me because he's a voice coach. So he said, he said he would do that, because there's a couple of songs I wanted to do this lady, because when she first came on our show, she was with another band, which I won't mention the name, because contractual agreement doesn't allow me to do that.
Oh.
But and she sang here right in the show. She brought the band. I booked them, and I didn't know it was Vivian. And we met like 24 years ago, hon? Was it 24?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
about 24 years ago.
Yeah, in my East LA studio, and she was with another band called Rio, and she recognized me. I didn't recognize her, because she never aged. That's what it was. And I figured, if I see her again, she'll be like me, wasted. And and she did such a great job. And I looked, and then she goes, "Yeah, I was at your studio, Arturo, in East LA, and back in '91, actually."
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remembered. Hand of God, I always tell this story, and I love it. 3 o'clock in the morning, I jumped up. I said, "The band Rio, that was Vivian." I can't believe it, because this girl, and I tell her, she don't believe me. Okay, but I wasn't hosting a show back then. I produced shows, but I was in the control room. I'd never leave. Nobody could get me out of the control room. I'd stay in there, through hell and high water. And whenever she'd show up, I had such a mean crush on her. I would run out there just to see her sing. I'd be like this, all starstruck, right? And and all of a sudden, who would have thunk? This time later, she came on and graced me by being my co-hostess. So, and I'm very, very blessed by that. And so I've learned so much about music from her. I really have. She's taught me so much. I know nothing. I have these brilliant people like Jimmy Espinosa and Gil Stokes, and a lot of the great musicians that have come through our doors. And I've learned so much through Vivian.
So fortunate, though, to meet everybody that has come through these doors,
And-
Because, hey, one day you may be famous, and, oh, my God, I know
I
her,
was sitting right next to her.
That's what we say about you.
You never know, Gilbert Stokes might just have something just all of a sudden people pick up his song, and Gilbert, Jimmy might just reappear as, whoa, come back, or do something, and it's like, wow, I know them.
And
Know them.
who's good?
It's a pleasure.
And we got a friend, unfortunately, and he sent his regards because he's in Rhode Island, couldn't make it down here. But our good buddy Ray Ponson, which I'd like both of you to meet him, because this man writes, composes.
Yeah.
He's the music coordinator on the West Coast for Mr. Joe Batan from New York. And he's a guy. Be listening for that name, Ray Ponson. He's about to release a CD, and it is off the charts, Latin jazz. I mean, this guy really, he nailed it. And he better, because he's taking like 5 years to release it. So I told him, you better get it out there, because it's amazing. But you ladies, I'm so amazed. I'm very blessed to have you both on the show. Because it's like it's just incredible. Because there's beauty, talent, brains. You got everything all here, the whole combo. And me, I'm just here for comic relief. So but I'm so fortunate about that. So bottom line, okay. Are we going to get you guys back?
For sure.
Yes.
Okay. I want to set up, special just episodes where you guys can highlight your talents. And,
How wonderful. But I only will come back if Vivian will sing the next time.
I know, I didn't want
It's hard to host, co-host and perform, and he knows that for a fact,
I never
because
asked
I'm
you.
like in one different world, and then the other world is,
And-
but,
Yeah, because she probably, like I said, she warmed up the band while you guys left.
yeah,
Beatrice.
we were playing
And she
around.
was- yeah,
So I
playing
missed it.
around. She nailed it.
We were playing around.
In fact, she was singing with you when you were singing.
I heard her, yeah, she sounded good.
I tell you, man, I'm gonna start a new group right here. The three divas, like the three tenors. But it's really good. But I want to thank you very much. I thank you for your patience, and I hope you don't leave so we can get our pictures before you guys leave. To remember this day, a beautiful Christmas. Hey, the camera's back now. Now I'm back on TV. That's all nice.
The top of our heads are not.
Yeah, we had a voice that wasn't working. Yes, I love it. Anyway, this is wonderful. So we are here, of course, Arturo Esparza and
Miss Vivian, I was thinking of Joey at Tepeyac. Thank you
thank
for
you.
the burrito. Just all so full and happy now.
See, this is my conscience here because she remembers that stuff. Okay, and of course the beautiful little Nadine. Okay, which is we're so blessed to have such wonderful people on this channel, and I can't ask for anything more than that except I can ask for Gil Stokes because as long as he's up here singing, he's not eating. Speaking of beautiful Christmas, we need Jimmy and Gil Stokes up here.
All right.
They remind me of Huey and Chewy and Louie, Arturo, and all the wonderful gente of El Monte. This goes out to you. For your love, ooh, I would do anything. Yes, I would do anything for your love. And then she said, this is what she said, for your kiss, ooh, I would go anywhere. Yes, I would go anywhere for your love. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you can't stay away from those oldies but goodies. The times we danced and romanced back in East Los Angeles, to the Midnighters, the Blue Satins, the East LA College reviews, all those wonderful times. See if you remember this one. May I express right from the start, you'll always be queen of my heart. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, queen of my heart. And then the lady looks at you and she says, this is what she says, Gil. No matter what I've said and done, to me you'll be my only one. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, queen of my heart. Oh, my Lord. You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago you broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow, pains in my heart caused by you. You If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. You know what? I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pains in my heart caused by you.